Hi everyone, my name is Nisha Tharayil and I'm contesting for the position of Joint Secretary for Team United under Sujit Chenangal. I would like to take this opportunity to kind of give you a little bit of background about myself and let you know why I'm contesting the election for this year. My family and I moved to New York when I was 12 years old from Hyderabad. When we moved to New York, there was no Kananai Pali. Everyone in a certain area. I grew up in Westchester, so people in the Westchester Bronx area would get together once a month and rent a local church and have Malayalam Kurbana there. But the thing that kept all of us in the New York, New Jersey area connected was our Kananai Association. The Kananai Association would have multiple events throughout the year, like having picnics, competitions, Christmas celebrations, Easter celebrations. But during each one of those events and those celebrations, people from the entire New York, New Jersey area would come, regardless of how many tolls or how many bridges that they had to cross. Because this was our one opportunity to come and see each other, meet one another, talk to one another, partake in the events and or competitions that were happening, and to kind of exchange ideas. The constant activity of our Kananai Association was something that always stuck with me in my heart, and it has a special place in my heart. When I was in high school, and through the introduction of our community and our association, and with my parents' encouragement, I joined the KCYL. I also ended up serving as the KCYL secretary. The year that I was the KCYL secretary was the year that the KCYL National Convention was held in New York. This gave me a unique position to get more insight and to participate in organizing and holding certain events for the convention. I was an active KCYL member until I had to go away to college. I went to college in Boston and I came back to New York upon graduation. During one of the earlier years that I was working, I was asked to join the IKCC. The IKCC is the Kananai Association for the New York, New Jersey area. I joined the IKCC as a auditor, but the IKCC Executive Board would always comment on how happy they were to see someone that had grown up in their community come back and serve the community, because it's not that common. This, just seeing their happiness and seeing their pride kind of reinforced the idea that we as the next generation need to be part of our association and need to take a leadership role to kind of spearhead the direction of our association in the upcoming years. One of the things that is always in the background of our association, and that's something that's not tangible but that's unique to us as Kananai, is the warmthness and the closeness that we have as a community. Now, this warmthness and closeness made me want to stay within our community. During my KCY years, I met many of my friends, and some of them who were very active within our community, but for one reason or another decided to leave the community and marry outside. But in speaking to them, one of the things that they say they miss the most is the closeness of this family. This family that we call our Kananai community. The value of this family was something that was brought to my attention and very closely when my husband and I, along with our 18-month-old, moved to Dallas in 2013. When we had moved to Dallas, we knew a handful of people and fewer relatives. But the Kananai family in the DFW area never made us feel alone. They've accepted us with open arms and open hearts, and they've, through their kindness and through their warmth, have made us feel part of a family and made us feel part of this DFW Kananai family. One thing I would like my kids to know, as well as yours, is that if and when they do leave Dallas, either it be for school, for work, or they are married to someone outside of Dallas, they have an inbuilt family network. It may not be necessary that their parents are close by, but they have a lot of uncles and aunts who may not be related to them, but who are willing to accept them with open arms and open hearts, and will never let them feel alone. I believe that for this reason alone, we need to introduce and engage our kids in our traditions and culture at a very young age. Like I mentioned before, the bond of this family is something that is unique and that is very special to us as Knana. And this is not something that can be purchased or that can be replicated. One of the facts that I know going forward, given our current situation, is that in order for us to preserve and maintain our Knana traditions and cultures, we need to have a strong Knana association. This unique bond that we talk about, it would be very necessary to make sure our kids are part of that bond, that they feel and experience the same love and care that you and I share, the same compassion that you and I share. And depriving them of that would be the greatest disservice that we do to them and to the generations coming forward. In closing, I would like to say thank you for listening to me. And I would also like to take this opportunity to ask each and every single one of you to come out and vote on December 1st for myself as well as Team United's panel. Because as a panel, we can make the decision process and implementation of ideas a lot more easier and bring a great change to our community as well as the next generation. Thank you.